Hello, RC enthusiasts. Yes, I have Chevy versus Ford. This is CR18 and this is the EAZYRC Glacier with the little tag taken off, so it's actually a Chevrolet, which is pretty cool. I actually put the Glacier on the inside here just to keep the sticker, which is fun. Oops. Looks like I got mud falling still out of it. If you look at the videos, as you could see, we did some mud running, finally. We've had, spring is probably almost here. And I had some beautiful ice jams, which are pretty amazing. I'll actually show a picture of that. And it was pretty cool. The ice was about that thick on my river, which was pretty neat anyway. And as you know, I've done a number of videos here with the Glacier. One of the things that I have done recently was I added larger wheels to it, and I think pretty much you can see the difference in the size between the two. And I've got to admit, between putting the shocks on for the EAZYRC Glacier, these are both 1/18th by the way, as well as these wheels, and I did put some very small spacers, probably only less than I'd say maybe 5 millimeters, extended the wheels out, really helped this a lot. And one of the reasons I wanted to say that I didn't do this video sooner was last fall, when I was planning on doing this video, I suddenly turned on the CR18 receiver and had no throttle. Well, the motor went. So typical of COVID-19, I couldn't get the stock one, so I got actually a larger one for this, which did help a lot in this one. But let's get back to the Ford later. So the only things that I've done with this is, let's see, I've got some weights. You probably can't see them. They're right in the front, underneath the front differential, and right towards the almost the middle of the chassis there. And I did not put anything in the back because I didn't really need it. But lifting it and raising it and giving it oil shocks, as well as the larger wheels, made this a really nice crawler. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised. And personally, you know, depending whether you're a Ford lover or a Chevy lover, I love this truck. This truck is absolutely great. I hope you've seen some of my other videos. I did my usual front piece in here for the steering bar, which works beautifully. I really like it. It works very well. I got rid of the pan hand bar, so I didn't get it constantly always going to one side or the other. I mean, pan hard bars are difficult to get perfect, and I don't think they did it perfectly on the CR18. So anyway, needless to say, it's a great little truck. I've done a lot of things, as I said. I did change the front. I moved the battery box forward, which I showed in another video. I did finally get some shocks, the Panda Hobby shocks, which are almost too much oil. So I'm probably going to go ahead and take these things in and take them apart and put a thinner weight oil in it. I know, that's pretty amazing for me, isn't it? I usually go for 80 weight oil on most of my shocks. But on this one, I think I can actually do that. I can go with some lesser shocks. And you can sort of see that little pan piece that I made in the front. And I also added weights pretty much the same way. I've added weights to the front just under, slightly behind the knuckle of the differential. And this one, I put them a little further back because it is a shorter, definitely a shorter wheelbase. So, and as you can see that. I think for cool factor, I gotta love this one. I mean, personally, I think this is just really cool. I have had just recently some slippage in the rear, so I got to find out what's going on with that. It clacked a little bit. If you've noticed it in one of the videos, so I don't know whether I have a gear that's loose or something like that. So I got to just find out about that. So that was a little disappointing hearing that after all that, but also very disappointing that I had to buy a new motor for this. When I finally said, well, let me take the motor apart on the CR18 and see what's going on, what had happened is that there were these very, very flimsy contacts on the motor, and one of them just bent. Just so. And it's so flimsy I couldn't even bend it back. And you can't get it back together again. It was, one of those one size fits all. But new, I think it was what, $10. I got a larger, bigger motor in here, so which was pretty cool. So, without further ado, I would say that the EAZYRC is my favorite. So, as I said, in conclusion, I got to say the EAZYRC, to my mind, is the best bang for the buck. Also, with a few little modifications, it turns into a wonderful crawler. Yes, it's not waterproof, and as you've seen in some of my other videos, the Ford, or the CR18, actually is quite waterproof and works quite well in water, and so I'm happy about that. But it was a lot of fun, but I think just wheels, weights and shocks, and you've got yourself a nice little RC. One of the things I wanted to let you know is that I've finally built the kit of the MN86K, and I've got to say it is an amazing kit. It truly is. If anyone wants to take a winter project like I did and to put this together, then so be it. It's a wonderful, wonderful kit. I even like the wheels. The wheels are black. I sprayed those wheels with a chrome colored paint, and I really like the way they turned out. White North. And spring is finally here, and you take care.